My name's Amy, although some people call me the Worry Wizard, and I wanted to have a little chat with you from my chair today about something really important called trust. How do you know when you can trust someone? And to share with you something that I often talk about, I've brought with me this jar. Now you might call this a marble jar, and Marble Jar Friends is an idea given to us by a wonderful writer in America called Brene Brown. And she suggests for every person that we have in our lives, you imagine that you give them a marble jar. And I like to imagine in my head a shelving unit filled with marble jars, and on each marble jar I write the name of an important person in my life. So here's that jar. Now I haven't got any marbles, but I have got my beautiful old button tin. You have a look inside, it's filled with all sorts of wonderful coloured buttons. Okay, so what do? Well, when you have someone in your life who's important to you, give them their marble jar, and then when they do something kind or lovely, or something that shows you can trust them, you just pop a marble or a button in their jar. They might do lots of things that show you can trust them and that they're lovely and kind, and so you start to put more and more buttons or marbles in their jar. And then one day they might do something that you find difficult, or that you think, actually, I can't trust you right now. And so in your imagination, you reach inside their marble jar and you take one of their marbles or one of their buttons out. And over time, you look at your shelving unit in your imagination and you look at all your marble jars and you work out, who are my marble jar friends? Who do I know, who do I have in my life who's got plenty of marbles or buttons in their jars? But one important thing that I sometimes talk about is sometimes someone in your life who is really important to you might do something that makes you think, that's too big to simply take a marble or a button out, that's too big to take a few out. It calls for something different. And here I have my toolbox, which makes lots of funny noises, with a hammer inside. And this hammer is really, really important, because sometimes when it comes to trust, somebody does something that means that you need to smash their jar, you need to get rid of it because they've behaved in a way that simply wasn't okay. And that can be a very difficult thing to do, and it's something that, regardless of how many birthdays you've had, it's something that we all need to think about, and it doesn't get any easier. And sometimes it's about chatting with other people that you trust to work out what the best thing to do is. So, trust, marble jars, buttons, marbles, hammers, and the very last thing, a special tool, a magnifying glass, which is to help you look closely. So in the people that you have in your life, look closely at how they behave and what they do, so you can work out when to put a marble in their jar and when to take one out. Sometimes we don't look closely enough and we don't see the lovely things that people around us do, and so we might be forgetting to put marbles or buttons in their jars. I hope you're lucky enough to have some lovely people around you and some very, very full marble jars on your shelves. I'd love to hear how you get on chatting about this. But for now, I'm sending you well-being wishes from me, Amy, the Worry Wizard. We'd love a thumbs up, you to hit that subscribe button, ring our notification bell, visit theworrywizard.com, and let's help children's well-being shine together.